welcome in once again to yet another River States Conference Digital Media Day here at Midway University. We are here for the cross-country portion here with standout Midway runners Josiah Kocis, Trinity Smith, and Jacob Kocis. Give a friendly wave to the people at home, you three. Welcome back to another new year. Last season, all three of you happened to make your way to the national tournament. I know the guys, you had been there before. Trinity was your first time, so just now that you've had the time to, months to sit on it, just your thoughts on just how last season played out.
Yeah, it was definitely. That was the goal. The goal is always to get the whole team at nationals, but you gotta focus on just putting your best effort first. That's obviously what we're all looking towards, even from the start of the season, is just being at nationals. So that was definitely what we were hoping for. But to see it actually happen, just like the year before, my sophomore year, coming up like 6 seconds short from qualifying for nationals, that stings for a while. So being able to come up on the right end of close last season was a good feeling.
Yeah, like Josiah said, first goal is always to see what we can do as a team, and then from there, the better we do individually, the higher our team places. But those individual spots are pretty cool. So it was a special trip last year. Definitely for me and Josiah, last season of cross in Trinity too. So it's like let's see what we can do all out, not just make it to nationals, but see what we can do when we get there. So.
Okay, Trinity, for you specifically, I know that you were the top finisher in the River States Conference. What did that particular accomplishment mean to you?
I don't know. I was surprised, I guess, but ultimately that comes down to like all the work that's been put in, and it was one of those times where I just had to go out there and just keep trying. I don't know.
Okay.
Just to believe.
And how have you guys been? How do you feel about the way that workouts are going so far? I know that you. I'll spill some beans off camera. I know that you were talking about being particularly worn out from recent workouts, but how have things come together so far early this season?
No, we've been stacking the miles. All three of us, me and Josiah, have been 90, 95 miles a week all summer, and had a big workout yesterday that shows a lot of improvement from the last year, and Trinity also had a huge one. So we're feeling pretty confident. Like Trinity said, it all comes back to the work.
Yeah, really excited to cut you off.
Yeah.
Our whole core group from last year, all the returners, just looking at, we do the same workout each year. Our first workout kind of break us in, and we all the times are written down in a notebook. Coach has it, and just looking at the improvement from last year to doing the same exact workout, same course, same variables, everyone improved drastically. So looking at that is a good start. We're headed in the right direction. So definitely, girls and guys.
Okay, and I know, lastly, races are just sort of right around the corner. Just how excited are we to, take what you've done in practice so far and put that into a competitive setting?
It's yours, Trinity. It's yours.
I guess just ready to get out there again, because all summer it's been pretty much alone, so just want to get back into the atmosphere, I guess.
I always feel like I lose a small part of me during the summer when I'm not able to compete. I'm so excited and anxious. So when I get back to that course and that gun goes off, I'm like, we're home. We finally made it. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited too. Especially it's been extra long for me because I didn't get to race outdoor track season because I was sick and redshirting. So it's been a number of months, really since February, that I've had a real race. So I'm just excited. Even just doing the little workout yesterday, getting the competitiveness going, it's kind of unlocking that other side of you that has been kind of stored away for a number of months. So it's exciting.
On that front, for you personally, how do you feel like how do you like where you are from a, I guess, competitive standpoint? How closely do you think you are to being full strength?
Yeah, I definitely, that sickness, whatever I had, knocked me out for a while, but I feel like I've come back, a lot stronger than I was even before the sickness. Before I got sick, right at the end of outdoor season, I felt like I was at the top shape I've been in my career, and then went down, knocked me out for a little bit, but I feel like I'm stronger than I was then. So.
Okay, well, Welcome back to all of you, and we're looking forward to an electrifying season on the course. Josiah, Trinity, and Jacob, give them one more friendly wave before departing for the day. Thank you for joining us. We will be back in a matter of seconds with the coaches portion with Coach Jay Walls. As promised, here's Jay Walls. I'm in the shot too with the three people. The four people in the shot looks cluttered, but I didn't want to leave you here all by your lonesome.
Well,
As you were answering your questions
Thank you, I
here.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll start with you kind of building off, the trio we just had in there. Obviously, that group had a lot of success, a lot of years, and then last year, them all making the nationals. Just how pleased are you that they were all able to get there, and how well do you like their chances to sort of duplicate or maybe build on that success this year?
Oh, well, just wrapping up last year, it was definitely, a good season for us to have, 2 male individual qualifiers and our first female individual qualifier for cross-country nationals since I've been here. Now, Jacob's qualified individually numerous times. Jacob and Josiah qualified once together as a team when the men's team won the 2001 RSC Conference cross-country championships. But this was Josiah's first time qualifying as an individual, so it was a good season. Trinity ran amazing for her first national meet. She finished as the number 1 overall female RSC finisher for us. Now Jacob and Josiah, and we were definitely hoping for better, so it didn't go how we wanted to or planned, but we're definitely excited about getting back out there this season to see what they can do and hopefully finish a whole lot better since this is their last ride for all of them.
And well, building on that, I mean, just as far as the rest of the team, I guess go men's and then women's. Who are some people that you're really looking forward to maybe taking that next step?
Yes, on the men's side, we do return our top 3 for this season, so definitely excited about that. So we do have Jacob and Josiah, as mentioned earlier. Carson Milner is going to be a sophomore this year. So we've got a very, very strong 3. So for us on the guys side, it's going to be trying to get some of these young guys to fill that 4, 5, 6, and 7 spots. So right now, it looks like we do have 4 guys that have made tremendous improvements. One newcomer in Lance Logan, who put in a great summer, and so he's looking really good. A couple of our other young sophomores in Connor Bird, Joshua Kocis, another Kocis that we have on the team. So we're hoping that 3 of those guys, can come in and help to fill those 4, 5, 6, and 7 positions. As far as newcomers, some more we have. We have Connor Messer, we have Stephen Meyer, and Hayden Green. So they're all a little bit more kind of track oriented. So we're going to bring them along slowly and just kind of focus on their development this year. As far as the guys side go, now on the ladies side, we're going to have a solid 4 with Trinity leading that pack, but we also have Abby Cunningham's put in a great summer. Stevie McSorley's put in a huge summer. So those 2 are going to make huge steps. Then we brought in a newcomer freshman, Araya Eggleston. She's going to be, she'll be in probably that top 4 or 5 range for us, so we're excited to add her. And then also Riley Gillis, she's a returning junior for us. It'll be her 2nd year with us. But she put in some good work this summer, but then she had a little bit of a little nagging injury that kind of got onto her, so she had to take a couple weeks off right before we reported back for team camp. So we just got to get her back in the hang of things. So and then just find a couple other young ladies in our returners, and we got Jasmine Klaus, Abby Baldridge, hoping to help take that next step this year too in their development. So it's going to be exciting on both sides.
Okay, and I guess just sort of lastly, as we're recording this, we're right about a week from your first competition. I mean, it's an exhibition, but before you get into that meat grinder that is the IWU Twilight is your first meet. Just how do you like where you guys are at this stage right now?
I'll tell you what, all the returners put in great summers for the most part. When we come back, we always start out with our first big session or big workout is, we call it the grinder. So it's a 1K loop on a pretty hilly session, and we use this, for me, I'm a big data junkie, so to kind of show them when they put in that work, or if they don't put in that work, it's something that we can use so they can see their improvement from year to year. We had our first big win yesterday, and so the majority of everyone made huge improvements. So super excited about this team this year, for sure. As always, the conference just keeps getting tougher and tougher, which is great. It's great for the conference overall. Last year we got our first, automatic at-large bid on the men's side with Royal Grand. So, other coaches and other conferences and those Raiders that are out there are starting to see the progress that the River States Conference is making as a whole, and the improvements. So we're finally starting to get a little bit of national attention as well too. So it's getting tough, but I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Absolutely not. Well, we are excited to have you back. Excited to once again be recording directly under a weight room. Always love hearing those plate crashes as we're recording, but that will do it here. Jay Walls, looking forward to another exciting season, and thank you for watching. I usually like coaches give like a personalized farewell. Oh yes, the old hang 10 surfs up. An oldie but a goodie. Farewell.
Thank you.